All right, y'all. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? That's not too loud, is it? That song that I just listened to. Ooh, gave me the chills when I heard it earlier with my husband. Mm. For everybody that's been writing me about asking how my recovery is going, it's going good. Um, my little nips, though, boy, they scared me for a little minute, but they're good. They're good. Other than that, everything's good. Oh, you gotta let me know how it is. I'm gonna start the Aminal Kingdom on Monday. um, yeah, I just figured that my inbox has been blowing up for days. Text messages, inboxes, whether it's on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, um, Aminal, yeah. Um, so, I mean, I know a lot of people got questions. I know a lot of people got opinions. I know a lot of people are confused. Um, so after thinking a lot about it, I figured I might as well go live. So that way, anybody who's got confusions, questions, whatever, have the opportunity. Girl, I'm not getting them pierced. Are you freaking crazy? Oh, God, no, girl. Heck no. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. Lola, you need to go lay down. Go lay down. You can't jump on me. Oh, you can come over here on the side of me. Come on. The girl won't say heal, I can do anything, but I'm not doing the piercings. No. I am going to be doing the under the boob tattoo once it's fully healed. I'm gonna get a tattoo there. I just don't know what yet. Exactly what, but I'm definitely getting a tattoo, girl. And for my birthday, I'm getting a tattoo. And that motherfucking is that tattoo I'm getting for my birthday, honey. That's gonna be a statement. Oh, I mean, it gives me the chills even telling people. Stop, Lola Rita. Anyways, what am I getting? I'm going to be getting on my leg, on my calf, on my other calf, because the one calf I have the rugrats for my sibling. On the other calf, I'm gonna get a girl on her knees with her hands praising to the Lord with chains that are broken, and it's gonna say it ran through my family until it ran through me. Mhm. Yeah. Yes, honey. I cannot wait. Yep. I told my husband I wanted a tattoo. He said you better start saving. I said, my birthday's coming, honey. Oh yeah. Anyways, my bad. You want to get a dragonfly on your lower back? I'm going to get my butterfly colored one. Might leave it black and white. Medusa piece. I just got 2 tattoos. Oh, shit. You want another tattoo? All right. So, how's everybody doing? What are you guys doing? What are the questions? What do you guys like? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling I'm feeling okay. this is your place and space where you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm just going to block it before you even come in my space. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just done, right? And everybody has that right. Everybody has that right because at the end of the day, we all end up going into common spaces and places, but I literally can be in a common space and place and act like whoever ain't even around, right? Which I'm sure a lot of people can do that. Um, that's how people go on troll accounts and they listen, or they go to the other side and they listen, or they see the comments, come back and report and all that. The one thing I
Bowhead
am going
wants to
to make
know, is it okay to record? I think that's what she's saying.
who? Oh yeah, yeah,
Bowhead.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
girl, listen, you know how I am. Um, I'm public, so I mean, I know what comes with it. Uh, the one thing that I do want to say is this: when it comes to Florida Man Bougie and all them, I don't want I don't want nothing else to do with any of it at all.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, narratives will get flipped, twisted, no matter what we do. Me and Ratina can literally wake up in the morning and it's an issue. We don't have to get on here and talk shit. We don't have to get on here and respond. We don't have to get on here and nothing. Like nothing. We go silent, it continues. We come back on, it continues. We rebuttal, it continues. We respond, it continues. No matter what we do. So at this point, it's just a fucking nuisance because until we're in the same place in real life, the same state in real life, like all it really is just a whole bunch of legwork to get paperwork done. You know what I'm saying? Hoping and wishing that things go through. Like it's not worth the stress, the like it's just not. It's a fucking nuisance. The calling of the jobs, the calling of family members and stuff like that. At the end of the day, we all are living our real lives in real life. When this turns off, us and them, when we turn our phones off, us and them go back to our real life, whatever that may be. Okay, in my real life, people know me just like in your real life, people know you. So at the end of the day, like, did it piss me off? Did it hurt? Not hurt, but did it piss me off, irritate me, and was it unnecessary when my real life was touched? Yes. When my ex-husband was contacted, I've never put a name on who contacted him because at the end of the day, the truth is I don't know. I can tell you this though, and anyone who was around for the IO shit knows I've never claimed that he in fact 100% contacted him, never, not once. What I did say was if anybody did at that time, that I would place the blame on him regardless who it was. Even if I found out months from now that it was somebody else, I would still blame him because ultimately he was the one that brought my shit to the front. Okay. So period. That's all I ever said. Never did I ever say he in fact 100% did. Okay. He just likes to run around with that and that's fine. He didn't even know me when he was going at me the first time. He just knew that I was in Chatty Cathy's box. That was it. That was all. So he can go ahead and continue to run with whatever the fuck he wants to run with. As far as the 3-year-old fucking post, had all of the comments been shown, then you would have seen how many of us did not read that fucking article or anything like that. I don't remember exactly what the situation was. Meaning, I don't remember like why I didn't fully read all of it or any of it or whatever. I can't remember why I commented on it, but again, it was 3 years ago. And many of us got questioned. Some article from 3 years ago. Anyways, many of us in that comment section got questioned on did we read the whole article, and all of us said no. But I mean, we got our ass whooped when we were kids, so and we grew up fine, respecting elders, blah blah blah, right? So there's that. As far as my child abuse and all that stuff, it's not even a child abuse. It was a 17, both 17-year-old. I turned 18 first. Simple. Point blank, period. As far as threatening FOIAs and calling this person and doing this and doing that, At the end of the day, if you have that much time on your hands, then that's on you, not me, right? I don't have the time to do that. I just don't. I also don't have the time to pick apart anybody's fucking life, okay? To like fucking deep dive into somebody's life or nothing like that. I really don't. Um, do people come and tell you shit and, you know, give you shit and all that? Yes, yes, I've said that plenty of times. People have came into my and who wants to for what exactly. Plenty of times people have came into my inbox, I've said that, with a lot of shit, but I've never ran with any of it. Why? Because at the end of the day, I just don't move like that. I don't. As much as shit has been done to me, my friends, people that have ended up meeting us throughout this fucking year, like, I see, I feel, I know what it's like for this shit to happen to you. Like, I know from experience, thanks to y'all, I don't want nobody to feel like this. I know what it's like to get to a place in your mental where you feel like the whole world is collapsing, when in reality, that's not what's going on. It's just the phone, and it's your mind. You know what I'm saying? Giving too much of yourself to the app and allowing it to be the heaviest thing in your world. Like, I gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. I know that. Um, I've been with my husband going on 9 years. So I haven't felt that feeling that I felt in Breeze Live that night in about 7 years. 7 years. And I never want to feel that again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever again. Again, I'm going to take my accountability and say, yes, I could have left that live. 100% I could have. So my accountability is that my accountability where I fucked up for myself is I stayed. But my heart, I'm not going to lie, in my heart, I know I stayed and I got in that box for the right reasons, and I stand on it. I stand on it. Um, like I said, when Under the Bridge made that video about the gas station burning down, she ended up taking it down because she didn't want anybody to think that it was about the gas station. But I told her, no, fuck that. I reposted it because if this is going to be my burn my platform moment down, I stand by it. I still feel it in my heart that that was the right thing to do for me and for a lot of people who were too scared to get in the box or who are afraid to speak up, whether they're silent watchers now because they've been scared off the app or because they're just afraid to even write in the chat because they get, came for, got, or yelled at, or, attacked or whatever. So I'm sorry, but I 100% feel like I know what I did was right. Do I talk? Yes. Do I cut off people at times? Yes. Am I right all the time? Fuck no. Fuck no. I've been on this app since 2022. There is plenty of times where I've literally gotten off live or stopped a live mid live and been like, I wish I never went live. Okay. I have plenty of moments like that on this app, which is why I know after all that, after everything I've been through on this app, I know that it's not just about me. It's about the comments and about the people who support. Even if it is silent support, it's still support. You know what I'm saying? So I know that your guys' feelings matter as well. I talk a lot about situations I've been in, past experiences I've had, but I don't do that because it's all about me, right? I do that so that way when I'm speaking to you and you're telling me something, I can compare a situation so that way you can see how or why I understand your feeling in that moment. It's not because, oh girl, let me tell you about me. I'm better than you and blah blah blah. No. No. It's because majority of the time in real life or on this app, when people say something and then somebody says, oh yeah, girl, I know how you feel. 10 out of 10, you're thinking to yourself, bitch, you do not know how I feel, but okay, I'll keep it, whatever. So I've always told you, no, I know how you feel, and this is why I know how you feel, because this is what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way that it's the way that I communicate and let you know I'm not just telling you that I understand you just to please your ego. I'm telling you I understand you because I've been there, or because I've been in a situation like that, or because whatever the case is, right? Like that's why I do that. Not to ever make it about me. Ever, never, ever. Because at the end of the day, when we're on this platform specifically, I mean, this app specifically, platform, app, whatever anybody wants to call it, it's not just about one person. I mean, we all say it. It's more than just the post or the host. Also, no, I do not advocate for beating children. Again, if you would have been in here 10 minutes ago, you would have heard what I said about that 3-year old post that you guys tried to twist to fit your narrative.
That was a troll account.
Yeah, I know. Also too, if you hear anything or if anybody says anything because I went live and I didn't, you know, I didn't get scared away because again, this is an app and I'm in the comfort of my home. Um, if even in the slightest, even in the littlest bit, if you believe it, continue to believe it. Like if you hear something about me and you want to believe it, then you believe it. Because I'm not clearing it up anymore. I'm not clearing up shit. I'm not coming on here all the time to respond to a false narrative or a lie or something that, you know what I'm saying, will anything. I'm not doing that. I'm
That's
not doing it because
Listen, that's you obviously we've all heard the accusations that I've been accused of, right? And I just don't speak on them because the people who know me know that those aren't anything that I would ever do, um, or how I am. And people that I don't give two shits about can't hurt me. It's the people that I care about that can hurt me. So addressing it to me brings it attention for them.
yep.
And I just leave it alone.
Yep. And that's the thing, like we have had lives to where we don't even speak not one of their names, and that's the issue. That's what I'm saying. No matter what we do, no matter what we do at all, no matter what we do, it's always going to be something. Unknown literally stopped going live, like completely just fucking stopped going live for how long? Unknown, seriously, how long? And
She
she's
was
always
alive
part of
for
it.
a hot minute.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Me and Ratina were quiet as fuck for 2 weeks. I literally got off the app for two, I think it was 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I came back was because people were worried that I unalived myself, because that was a rumor that was started, and then that my account was banned. Like, so then I came live eating a motherfucking drumstick, just looking at the screen like I'm here live and well. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do. So for me, I don't need the clips. I don't need to be told what was said. I don't need any of that. I told a few people, if you feel that threats are being made or anything like that, then please record it and keep it for safekeeping in case. Just in case anything happens to one of us, we have the proof or the evidence if we need it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Other than that, I don't want to be told about it. I don't think any of us want to be told about it.
Yeah, these trolls are trolling tonight.
Oh yeah, let them. Um, I know one even tried to say that, like, try to twist it. I'm sure you were in Bree's live when that night, the night after, or anytime that she's live, she straight out said that Florida Man's never done anything to her. So to be trolling my chat right now and putting that in the chat, yeah, no, no, don't do that, because all that does is just kick up more shit. I think she was accidentally blocked. Um, but yeah, that just kicks up more shit, because everybody knows that was that what was put in the chat right there ain't true. Okay. And I'm not about to get blamed for no false narrative or nothing like that.
I missed the last two. I just saw the first one they said about you and not
Oh yeah, that ain't even.
anybody that knows you knows you're about the children. So that
Yeah. I don't care. I listen, I will be the weakest link. Goodbye.
y'all need to get a
Um
hobby.
anyways,
Go
so
touch some grass, y'all.
yeah.
Not you, but the trolls.
Yeah, lullaby or
Listen, my affirmation for the hour, I literally just got it. It comes across the top of my phone. It says, "Peace is powerful." Now that could come at a more um pristine time.
um
Okay, so like, let me ask the question then. Are are you telling the people that? Because listen, your gas station isn't burning down. It's just adding more pumps. You know what I mean? But are you saying that you're walking away from TikTok, or you're just
I'm saying that I
walking
don't
away
want to
from the
know nothing
drama?
about. I'm saying I from here on out, whether I go live every day or I go live once a week, I don't want to hear anything else about Florida Man, Bougie, any of them. Let them do what
Yeah,
they're doing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah. I never send you anything because one, I know you can't sit on your damn hands.
for real. But yeah, also too, like the troll. I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen, let me just address one thing about the trolls, and that's it. Um, for one
Wait,
thing,
Holly,
yeah,
Holly.
yeah.
Someone blocked unknown.
That's what I was coming up here for, Crystal. I don't know why she blocked me, muted
When
my comments, and blocked
yeah,
me
because
after
I
live.
just went to unblock that Lula person, and unknown was blocked. So
Uh-oh. That's what
Was that an
happened.
accident?
I don't know,
Thank you for
baby, but I
confirming
I
that.
think
unblocked
she's
you.
accident. I think she accidentally did, because the
That had to have been
AI is
an
trolling
accident.
heavy.
Okay, baby. Well, I just wanted to say be
Thank you for
careful.
that.
All right,
Wait a
I love
minute.
y'all. Bye.
Summer, she said,
They
Summer,
blocking
she
a lot of
blocked
us.
me as well. I'll just tell you all, listen, I'm gonna just tell you this, Holly. Um, Judge Truth, she had to get rid of one of her mods because she went in there and was blocking, like she blocked me. And Judge Truth was like, oh, hell no, you ain't gonna be blocking my people. And she had to unfollow and block that mod. So I don't know who you have as mods.
It's not a rogue mod. It's not a rogue mod. Crystal is not purposely doing that. It's accidental. Look at how bad we're being trolled. I promise you, it is definitely not a purpose thing. Crystal is not. Crystal ain't like that. It's not a rogue mod. It's we're being trolled heavy, which is why I'm gonna
Okay, Lily.
address one troll in a second.
I didn't mean to come up here.
Oh,
Oh,
they said, oh, Crystal with a K. Okay, I didn't know what
Yeah,
Crystal was
she
talking about.
good. It was an accident, child. And to the trolls, what we not gonna do? I don't know why y'all think y'all gonna come here and be disrespectful. This ain't that.
well, I
This is
am
not
gonna
that.
address one thing. I am gonna address one thing, and the thing that I'm gonna address is this. I grew up disciplined. I sure did. I sure did. Did my mom child or abuse me and my siblings? Fuck no, she did not. But did she whoop our ass when we needed it? Hell yeah, she did. So guess what? I strongly believe in disciplining your children. I understand it's 2025 and the gentle parenting people think work, but my child will not. will not be thinking that it's okay to disrespect the elder. They will not think that it's okay to run in front of a door when a woman or an old lady is trying to get in first. They will not think that a motherfucker owes them respect, and they, you know what I'm saying, they just are
You know
deserving
what's funny, Holly?
respect.
You know
None of
what's
that.
funny? It's the you know what's so funny?
It's
That
the
we
people that
were
don't got their kids. I get
it,
that.
no,
I
we
get
was
that.
disciplined and we was loved growing up, like, and that's a good thing. Quit over explaining it to them.
Well,
Please quit doing
I'm
that.
just saying before anybody, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I stand on what the fuck I said. Had you showed the entire message thread, because I was on the phone with Unknown reading her the
It
fucking
was from
comment.
3 years ago.
And not only that, but I was on the phone with you reading all the comments. Had you guys showed all the comments, you would have seen that all of us, or majority of us, did not read what the fuck we were commenting on, because I was commenting to a comment. But it is what it is. Like I said, when I do have kids, when God blesses me with kids, which best believe it'll be sooner than you think.
You're gonna be a great mama.
Not only am I going to be a great mom, but if my child acts up, they going to have that look. They going to know mama don't play.
Correct.
So, period, point blank. Other than that, I don't give a fuck what you guys are saying over there on the other side. You can think how I am. I've even made jokes about myself. I've said, bitch, I'll have CPS on motherfucking speed dial, bitch, because I'll be damned if I raise a disrespectful fucking human. So I don't care.
Them motherfuckers should have got their ass whooped with a motherfucking extension cord and a branch. Maybe they will have some sense in their brain and they wouldn't be acting the way they acting. Because what
Exactly.
overgrown ass motherfuckers make 1,000 accounts to come troll people.
All right.
Like that, it's weird.
It is.
And then they get relevant people. They the cons, junkies, ain't got no life. They background just as fucked up. And the
No, theirs
nerve,
is worse.
girl.
Theirs
Stop,
is
yes.
worse.
You know
Mine
I
was
hate when
fighting.
you come on here and do
My
this.
listen, mine was fighting. Mine was fighting. That's what my record is. I was always in a fight. Yep, you damn right. I've been fighting since I was a fucking kid. Physically fighting as I was a kid. Then I got older and I God thought he'd be funny, and I started to emotionally fight, mentally fight, spiritually fight, all the things.
We
When I
all
was
fight.
lost, wait a minute, I've been lost before. I've been mad at God before. I fought with him harder than I fought with any of you motherfuckers on this app. Okay, so this trolling, listen, is it derailing the live a little bit? Yeah, but I'm still gonna get my point across. You motherfuckers know I love to talk and I always got something to say, so I'm definitely gonna get my motherfucking point across, regardless how many people come in here trying to troll on some dumbass shit. At the end of the day, like I said, I've been on this app for a long fucking time, and I have followers and supporters who have rode with me through thick and motherfucking thin. And each and every single one of them deserve the clarity, especially when it comes to this situation. They deserve to know from front to motherfucking end, because even though they ain't in the boxes, people do tend to get invested. And then all of a sudden, when motherfuckers just go radio silent, some people are afraid to go to people's DMs because they don't want to cause them more stress. Some people are afraid to, you
And
know
I'm
what I'm
telling
saying?
you, hold on, Holly, because whoever that is just tagged me, I'm telling y'all don't even want to play them games. I'm telling y'all do not even want to play them games. Like, I'm telling y'all, I've been trying to give y'all bitches grace. I will let these, I promise you. They're right there. They're right there, that's gonna tick me. They're right there. I ain't gonna have no more respect, no more boundaries, no more nothing. Cause if you play with me like that, how y'all just added me in that comment on my
Yeah,
song,
I
like
just
I'm
muted
telling you.
it.
I'm gonna the whole internet. Like, bitch, I'm gonna come after all of y'all. Ain't no more motherfucking giving you bitches great, cause now you bitches going too motherfucking far. So since y'all bitches wanna go far, let's dance. Let's fucking dance. Cause ain't no motherfucking way y'all bitches think y'all that bold to come in here with that name. Y'all definitely played. Bitch, y'all better stand on this shit. All gloves are the fuck off, and I mean that shit.
Unknown. Can you write me real quick on IG? You know what's crazy? It's Sunday night. I don't have kids. I don't have kids. My husband is fed, watching the game. Like, I don't have nothing to tend to on a Sunday night, right? But it's crazy how many motherfucking people are in here trolling right now while their kids are needing something, wanting something, or going without something because they motherfucking parents is on this goddamn app so worried about motherfucking trolling somebody, all because you don't like me, bitch. That's the secret motherfucking beef. That's a secret fucking beef right there because I'm not over here even, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Now let's get back to regular scheduled programs. Like I said, there's a lot of people who are confused. There's a lot of people
This motherfucker.
unknown. Give me that write me real quick. Never mind, hold on.
Yeah, I already did. It be the audacity of the people that be talking on people kids that don't have their kids, that don't talk to their kids, that can't even be around their kids. Motherfucking baby mamas begging them to come take care of their kids. You got bitches on the internet all day running around here on fake accounts and won't even go tell their kids good morning. Won't even go get them a motherfucking burger or a Happy Meal. I don't give a fuck about that trolling shit, bitch. If y'all gonna troll, we can troll too. If y'all wanna put the kids in it, let's put the kids in it. All gloves off. I mean it. Y'all just played. Speak on kids. I don't come after y'all kid. I don't do none of that. But one thing about it, you're not gonna play with mine. Then we ain't doing that. Oh hell no. Hell no. Bitch, I go real life on every last one of you bitches. I play that game with you bitches about mine. And I mean, I don't care who don't like me afterwards. Bitch, y'all don't put no fear in me. I don't know why the fuck y'all keep coming in here doing that weird ass shit. Grown, overgrown bitches. Then y'all high. Junkies. Get the fuck up out of here. Bitches always talking about people, kids, you fucking weirdos, pedos. Y'all motherfuckers creepy.
Girl, it's not people are mad at me. We know who that is. We know who it
Right.
is. We know who it is. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I've publicly stated to leave us alone, leave me alone. I've publicly said, you know what I'm saying? I don't even fuck with y'all. Like,
Man, got
just
to.
yeah, don't just mute them. Block them. Just block them. Anybody who gets accidentally blocked, the mods, you know what I'm saying? Make a fake account. No, don't make a fake account. I don't even know what the fuck to say. Anyways, so the reason why I'm live, the whole reason why I'm live is because everybody deserves to know whatever the hell they need to know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever questions y'all have, whatever you guys need to get clarity on, yeah, we'll apologize later for whoever gets blocked or
I
muted.
feel like you don't owe these people nothing. I feel like you done came on here. We
Yeah,
done
but
told
that
you
this
too.
is what I'm saying. I get I don't owe anybody anything, but I'm talking about the ones who support us who are really confused on what the fuck is going on because I guess Petty was live earlier and he made a statement about Brian Florida Man talking on the back end and
He's
Bree
just
went
trying to
live.
stir up shit. He irrelevant. He
But I'm
trying to
just
stir this
saying,
shit up where he think we done fell. Fuck him. We not giving him that.
I'm
No, no,
not
no, no,
giving
no,
that.
no,
It's
no.
not for him, unknown. It's not for him whatsoever because people are confused and somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like people,
How they if they confused Holly, that's because they want to be confused. These people been around. All the names that I'm seeing that say confused is not. And I'm gonna let her talk Southern. Don't y'all please y'all be blowing it.
Yeah, because unknown, some people don't know. Like, listen, I had this discussion with Holly yesterday morning, right? Some of the videos, like, I'm good at seeing stuff in my face, but sometimes some of these videos, right, where they're saying subliminal messages, like,
That's
I
what everybody Malibu. I got them
I
people
don't
blocked. Do you know
understand.
how many videos and stuff that they got out on me?
No, I know. Wait, let me finish. Sometimes certain videos or um you listen, for me, I have to be like, I didn't understand that. And I have to ask, like, Smash, right? And she's like, think about it, right? But if it's in your face, and some people might be the opposite, in their face, they don't, they might not know what's going on. And Holly
Bald head,
feels
you know
like,
we'll kick you up, bald head.
Holly might feel like people need an explanation, right? And I just
Yeah,
feel
I
like when
understand
you
that.
got people talking, you got so many people talking, right? People are all
But
over the place. Like,
Malibu,
what's
I
true,
understand.
what's not true. You know what I mean?
I understand that. But people that support us, and especially Holly, and like she said, it's for the people that support her. And I
Yeah.
understand she telling them that. But them extra motherfuckers, they irrelevant. If they want to know something, they know how to tell her. But the people that's lost and all of that stuff, like bald head and them, like this my girl, like she know we'll catch her up. But the other people that just being nosy Malibu, they don't matter.
No,
That was my whole point.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying though. I'm not
Can
doing this for
Holly
no.
get out what the fuck she wants to? My DMs have been blown up. Hers have been blown up. Everybody's are fucking blown up. Okay, let the shit get addressed. Get it done with.
I was gonna say I'm not doing this for anybody but me, everybody else who's been blown up, and the people who support us that are in the DMs, the ones writing us, deserve to know what the fuck is going on and why I'm being quiet, why I haven't said shit, why Ratina made a video. You know what I'm saying? Like all of it. All of it. Hold on.
Ain't nobody getting nobody in line. I don't know who the fuck y'all comments think y'all talking to, but it's not that. I'm gonna hop down though, cause I ain't, baby, I ain't, yeah, y'all.
Hold on. Shit. Yeah, I usually don't be putting blocked words, but it kind of have to. Hold on.
You can't even add words to the block list as fast as
They're coming in.
this dipshit is in the fucking comments. And this is a point exactly. It doesn't matter if we leave people alone. It doesn't matter if we're off the app. Essentially, that's, Florida Man's goal is to get me off this app. Yet when I'm off the app, you still don't stop. So make it make sense.
You can't make it make sense because we don't think like that. We don't operate like that. We don't move like that. So you can't make it make sense.
Hi.
I'm just, you know what?
It does make it worse sometimes, Crystal. The comment won't disappear. They've been muted, unmuted, and blocked.
You know what?
Damn. Like, that's what you call, like, no.
Fucked up. Literally, psychologically fucked up.
It is, but I feel like the mods are working harder than they fucking work at their 9 to 5, and that's not okay. So the comments are going off for a second
The good.
because fuck that. And you know what's the craziest part? Y'all motherfuckers be live and don't nobody fuck with you guys. Don't nobody go and troll you guys. Don't nobody even go out their way to fucking report you guys. Hey, you guys are sitting over here just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. There is no end game until somebody fucking kills herself. That's what you guys are irking for and wishing for. For what? You don't get to be the ones to walk in and fucking see that sight. So why are you pushing so hard for it to happen? You think you got that much fucking power? Really? You ain't even got the power enough for the motherfucking court to say that you're a good enough parent for your kid to fucking see you. Let's talk about why the fuck you can't see yours. You can nitpick and do whatever the fuck you feel you need to do, but all you are is a fucking nuisance on the motherfucking internet. You're not coming face to face. You're not coming to the same state. You're not taking that road. None of that. Or that road trip. None of that. You're not jumping on a flight. You're not doing any of that. Any of that. You want to say you won? Okay, you won. You mentally broke me and quite a few other people. That is good. Great. You won the fucking cookie out of the cookie jar. You got it, my guy. But that's all you got was just to say, yeah, I broke a woman down mentally. I am such a prize. All I had to do, though, was lay up under my husband for a couple of days. Be right at his motherfucking hip to remember and feel that peace. I'm still here. My ex-husband couldn't kill me when he tried to. All right? I'll be damned if a fucking stranger on the interwebs takes me to that place. Now, again, I'm literally live because everybody deserves to have clarity in the shit that just went down. This is, first off, I never want anybody to see anybody in through my eyes. I see things for how I see it. You guys all have to see things for how you guys see it. Okay? But a lot of people are in our inboxes. Multiple people are in multiple people's inboxes, confused, not knowing what the fuck happened. How did that happen? Was there back-ended conversation? Was there this? Was there that? You guys deserve to hear all of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all deserve to know. First off, yes, we were in a group chat together, all of us. Me, Katie, Jess, Ratina, and Bree. That's not a secret. We've all spoke about it before. Yes, we were in a Snapchat group. Yes, the thought and idea of having a grievance live was a conversation. In that conversation, initially we all were like, nah, it ain't even worth it because no matter what, it's going to be twisted. No matter what we say, no matter what we do, it's going to get twisted and turned into something else and whatever. So initially it was like, nah, it ain't a good idea. Right. But then it became more of a conversation. Okay. Did you mean to get in the, no. And then Jess called me 2 times. Okay. I was in the middle of making dinner and eating. So I couldn't fully talk. But she did call me and she did tell me, Holly, I don't think this is a good idea. You guys should not, please tell Bree not to do this grievance live because we've tried it before. It doesn't ever end well. It doesn't ever go well. Nobody shows up and the shit only gets worse. I told her, okay, let me finish what I'm doing and then I'll go in the group chat and you know what I'm saying? I'll see what's going on. Well, then when I went, by the time I got done and everything like that, it was already, we're going to go live and have this grievance live. Katie put in the group chat, because on Snapchat, you can do the voice chats. She put in the group chat, fine, or that's fine. I support whatever you guys want to do, as long as Florida Man and his people are not included in this, like nowhere in this. Right. So none of us thought that that would even be a possibility. Okay. Because at the end of the day, everybody's sick of fighting. Everybody's sick of fucking going live and finding out new people are into it with us. People who we thought were friends all of a sudden have this fucking vengeance against us or this animosity towards us. People we have never done anything to all of a sudden swear we're the worst people in the world. Like, or people are running with narratives that motherfuckers are on troll accounts because the mean girls did something to them. Like, that shit gets tiring, mentally draining, not knowing where the motherfucking ammo is coming from. So, you know what I'm saying? I was under the impression it was going to be people like that. People we didn't know who had an issue with was who that live was more so aimed for. Now, when we were all in the box and Bree stated, oh, that's why I unblocked you this morning, or I unblocked you for a reason, or whatever she said. I can't remember her exact words, but whatever she said right then and there, first off, we were all on mute because Bree was saying how Bree felt, like she was getting her point across. So we all went on mute so she could speak without any of us interrupting. Okay. Then, as we're on mute, I'm doing something. She says everybody can get out the box. Matter of fact, everybody can get out the box, right? So I go and I disconnect. Okay. Now, you know how it's like a 2-second lag. So it takes a second to get out of the box, right? That's when she said, Holly, you see who's in the request. You can stay up if you want. Mind you, whole time in my fucking dumbass head, I'm thinking it's petty, right? Because again, it's a grievance live. And before anybody says, girl, he be asleep, da, 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 listen, petty be sleep, petty be up. You never know. We don't know what that man does when the damn or when the fucking lives are off. We don't know what people do, but I can tell you this: Petty has been in late night lives before. Has he sat there the whole time? No. Has he been in there kikiing it up all night? No. But he has been in late night lives before. So it wasn't like it could never happen for any of us to think that it was petty. And I say that because many of the people I've spoke to all had the same thought I did. We thought it was petty. Okay. Um, so anyways, fast forward, do excuse me, dude goes in the box, whatever, and then when he gets dropped from Simple, we thought he was dropped and blocked, wasn't coming back. So we all go up in the box. All of us get in the box like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? Larry, let's brush this off and continue on, right? Then he was let back up with all of us in the box. And then you guys all seen how that went, right? Again, I'm still going to stand on I did for me, like how I feel, I stand on what I did. I stand on speaking up. I stand on cutting the spark plug girl off because I'm going to tell you something. Everybody has a history on this app. I don't know the spark plug lady, Coach Crystal, whatever. She's been in our lives before, but we've never had her in a box to hear her history, hear her, none of that. None of that. I don't know who she is. Okay. I don't know her history with the other side. Okay. But at the end of the day, regardless what her history is on this app, it doesn't take away the fact that she was literally telling a room full of fucking strangers her real life personal shit. And not because she wanted to, because she felt like she had to defend herself to a fucking man. That's not okay. In no way, shape, or form. At all. It's also wild to me how so many people want to talk shit. Like when I had Smashley in the box that night with Viking and Road Dog or whatever his name was, and they were going at Smashley, and I told them to stop, to chill, and go get one of their sister friends because all the guys on this app have a handful of women that ride beside them in boxes and lives, host lives with them and all that they call sister and they call brother, you know what I mean? So there's no reason why a man is going after a woman, which is what I said not once but twice that night when I had Smashley in the box. And I even said, if Smash wants to continue with this conversation, I feel like you need to bring one of your girls over here because I'm not gonna lie, this is making me uncomfortable. So I don't understand why anybody on any side think that it's okay to have a man come and air a grievance with women, especially when said man has tormented all these women. Also, when it comes to Duff and Myrna, well, I can tell you that Duff and Myrna were not in the live at the same time together. They weren't, because Myrna would have ended up hitting the box. Okay. But what I can tell you is this: both of them women were in the comments loud as fuck. I get it. I understand it, because that's how we are in the boxes. Okay. Yeah. We're the loud ones that get up in the box and we stand up for this, or we stand up for that, or we speak up for this, or we speak up for that. They're the ones in the comments doing it. Which is why when they were commenting, their comments were seen the most, because even though they only made a couple comments, because it wasn't comment after comment after comment, but their comments were speaking volumes. Why? Because they were the loudest ones, but they weren't the only ones with them same feelings. And when I went back to rewatch and watch the comments and see the comments, one thing that I can stand on is neither one of them were speaking from their own emotion. They were speaking for everybody that they've seen hurt, for everybody that they've seen upset, for everybody that they've seen feeling some type of way. The reason why they were so loud was because they were speaking for their two fucking friends who they've watched be affected, who they've heard be affected, who they sat on the phone with and fucking calmed down and talked off the ledge, is who they spoke for. Okay? So it wasn't a "I'm coming after you" type of thing. It was "I'm coming at the situation." Because regardless, it was a fucked up situation. It was. I mean, we all run our platforms as if we're the safe place, no matter who's the host. So you would think that all the platforms would be on the same page when it comes to who's an absolute no. And you know what I'm saying? What's an absolute no topic, or whatever the case may be, it would all run together, because I mean, everything else does. So when we make the comments, my platform is my platform, Bree's platform is Bree's platform, Jess's is hers, Unknown's is hers, it confuses people. And it doesn't confuse the other side. Fuck the other side. I'm only speaking on our side. I don't give a fuck about what the other side got going on, what the other side is doing, who they're into it with, who they're fighting with, who they're fucking live talking shit about. 9 times out of 10, it's me and Ratina. But the aftermath of that live was horrible as well, because not just me and Ratina were the fucking topic. It was me, Ratina, Unknown, Southern, Gloria. And here's the thing: Southern Simple, or sorry, Simple. What does she do? She calls shit out in the comments. Okay, she don't get in boxes and spew lies. She don't even be in the comments spewing lies. She don't even go from one chat to the next chat with the last chat she was in. Meaning she don't be in the comments stirring shit. She just calls shit out that she feels should be called out. That doesn't warrant anybody to start going at her in her real life. Gloria, what does she do? She streams lives, streams videos, streams old lives that were public. If you didn't want anybody to see it, then you should private them. If you don't want people to stream your replayed live, then you should make it a subscribers only, or a private live. She's not doing anything that's breaking the law or hurting and harming you, or even putting your real life at risk. So to go at her all because she's sitting in a box, just like you guys used to do to fucking Bubbles, all she did was fucking stream. Then when TikTok went down and the treehouse came open, all of a sudden that's the next problem. She wasn't harming nobody, hurting nobody, putting nobody's life at risk. None of that. Just like Drama Talk. Drama Talk post the fucking lives that are public. And now she's all of a sudden, whoever this person is, and all these crazy allegations on her, whether that's her past or not, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like the troll accounts are being falsely accused of being people and doing all these horrible things, all because they're posting clips of your lives, clips of um whatever. Like you, I know y'all. Listen, no matter what I say, the people who don't like me will always find the problem. So I hope the ones, because I have the comments off because them motherfuckers was trolling, but I hope the ones that really support this platform are hearing what I'm saying. I'm gonna turn the comments on now. Listen, y'all motherfuckers will be put right the hell back in timeout if you start acting a fucking donkey. But I hope you guys are understanding where I'm coming from. The ones that actually are here because they be here. Now, for me, speaking for me, I don't have no bad blood with Bree or anyone. I don't have no issue. I don't have no drama, no beef, no nothing at all. I'm just excusing myself from the platform. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she's a live streamer now. Okay? She enjoys going live. And like I told her, you're a good person with a good heart. And I think you'll do good being a live host. You know what I'm saying? I gave her a little bit of advice only because, like I said, I've been on this app for a long time. I've been in situations. I've put myself in situations. This is the advice I can give you. And I would give any one of you who want to start your own platform, who wants to start your own, you know what I'm saying? I would give you the same thing. Um, how long ago was that, Ratina?
We've been knowing it. It wasn't like it. Didn't message her that day. It had been prior to that, like maybe I don't know, a week, two.
Thank you for your support, Miss Wendy. How me and routine he went through, because I'm not, she was like, no, why the fuck you coming at my friends? That ain't cool. I'm not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you keep hurting my friends for what fucking reason? Like, she was standing on that. And then he came back with bullshit ass excuses, bullshit ass reasons, but told her he would never come at her. And none of this is a secret because she's been telling everybody, like, she's been saying it.
That his issue isn't with her. That he won't do anything to her.
Never said though previous that it was discussed a week or two before. What was discussed? That live wasn't discussed with them, or yeah. And when we were told that he was writing her, Ratina straight up said, I would stop writing him because it might not be used today, a week from now, or a month from now, but those are going to be used against you. Just like when Mittens wrote her about Queenie. Everybody in the group chat said, don't give her shit about Queenie. None of it. She was in that live. She heard what we said. We were showing screenshots. Don't give her shit. Well, my personal opinion, just my personal opinion, I don't think she was like with him. You know what I'm saying? At all. I think that I don't think she was with him is unknown, okay? But here's the thing, he's not the one who for me, he's irrelevant. Okay? He really is. He's irrelevant. For me, the issue comes when the comment is said, he didn't do nothing to me except for call me fat. He hurt my friends. I understand that. But just that statement, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then another statement, because I rewatched the live because I was trying to tell Retina what happened. And as I was telling her what happened, I was like, matter of fact, let me just go rewatch this so that way I don't miss anything. So nothing blindsides her because she wasn't there. She wasn't around. She wasn't in the conversation, nothing. So I rewatched it. And that's when I heard, because I had to keep jumping out of the live because that live fucked me up. But I had to keep jumping out of the live, for one, to answer messages, for two, to make sure people were good, for three, I was on the phone, like a phone call phone. And I missed a lot of the comments, like the comment that I thought it was going smooth in the beginning. That threw me for a loop because I was like, wait, what? Heh. You know what I'm saying? But again, everybody's platform ultimately is theirs. Regardless, it's theirs. People are free to do whatever they want. I am in no way, shape, or form speaking on any of this for anybody to say, I'm standing with you, Holly, fuck Bree, or I'm standing with you, Holly, fuck this person, or I'm standing with you, Holly, fuck routine. I'm not doing that at all. At all. If you rock with somebody because you genuinely like their content, genuinely like their platform, their lives, all of that, then continue doing that. Continue doing that. You can be in two different places and spaces without having, you can literally be in two different platforms without having to choose. That's an actual thing. I use I use Cosmic all the time as an example, but the reason why is because Cosmic is literally my mod and Smashly's mod. She also was my mod and Smashly's mod while we were into it. Zoe, he's my mod and Petty's mod, and we don't fuck with each other. And he's both of our mods. You know why? Because they don't. They are like, nope, not in it. My name's Bennett. I'm not in it. They'll be in the comments. They'll be in conversation. But when the conversation is talking about one another, meaning I'm talking about Petty or Petty's talking about me or I'm talking about Smash or Smash was talking about one of us over here, they're not in the conversations with that. Okay? People can actually be neutral in a situation. You don't have to choose. It's the ones that run from chat to chat talking shit, or the ones that are listening to the conversation and then agree with the fuck shit that's being talked about, and or agreeing with the lies or the twisted narratives or the exaggerated truths being told. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that it's like, hold on, bro. You could have just stayed the fuck out of it. Hoodrich. I think she's one of my mods. I follow her and she follows me. We're friends. And she's a mod for Petty. You know what I'm saying? I didn't unfollow her. I didn't unfriend her. I didn't say block her and say, oh, fuck her. You know why? Because Hoodrich don't be in the conversation either, that I've been told nor that I've seen. Nobody has to you don't have to, it's not always about picking a side. It's just about how you really rock with somebody. That's it. Yeah, I'm bored be everywhere. You be in everybody's live. Even when we were in the thick of everything, you were in everybody's live. So many people were like, bitch, is she good? Cause she be everywhere. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, she's cool. I've even, I've talked to her as I was trolling. She's not in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, not everybody is like that. And anybody who feels like they have to choose, then clearly you're not in the right space. If that space that you're in is making you feel like you have to choose, or if you're watching from the window, if you're watching somebody's live from the window and you're scared to go in, not because of the person that's hosting the live, but you're scared that you're going to be seen in there. And then when you go into your regular spot, you're going to get called out. You know what I'm saying? Then clearly the spot that you're scared to get called out in is not the spot for you, because obviously either you don't know the host well enough, or the host and the panel is just not the type of people that you want to be around. Again, if you can move into spaces and places without um talking shit and joining in, then you're good. Now, if you have an opinion that matches the opinion of the host, then if you're seen saying that opinion and then you go back to the other platform, you shouldn't be worried about getting called out, for one. For two, the host shouldn't even call you out, because the host should already know you feel that way. Whether you told them on the back end, the front end, whatever. Also, when we're having lives, any lives, especially a live like that, when it's in the moment publicly, then the comments should be able to be said publicly. This is just, I'm just speaking from my opinion, and my opinion is, and again, this is just my opinion. And as I stated, I've talked to Bree since this. I've told Bree how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you guys how I feel now. But everything that I'm saying is not a secret. Okay? So I feel like if we're having a controversial live and a comment cousin makes a comment that either challenges me, calls me out, or is in a disagreement with me, and they put it in the chat, that should be okay. Nobody should have to go to the back end to write me a DM to tell me how they disagree with me, or to tell me that what I said made them feel some type of way. If it's a live happening and the conversation is happening right now live, then the opinions, even if they're opposite, should be able to be said in real time with the conversation. Now, if you guys start going back, if I start going back and forth with the comment cousin to where like one of us are getting too defensive or too aggressive, and I know they're not a box person, that's different. That's different. Then it's like, okay, listen, before me and you say something that neither one of us mean because we're pissed off right now, I can end this live right now and we can have a conversation. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody has to handle shit the same way. I get that. Not everybody responds the same way. I get that. Nobody needs to be policed on how they respond. I get that. But as a live streamer with a decent amount of fucking support, I feel like I'm not just speaking for me. I feel like anybody who's in this fucking room right now who wants to be a live streamer, hear me when I say, in order to be a successful live streamer, you have to be, for one, open for to be challenged. For two, you have to understand that the only reason why you are a successful live streamer is because of the comment cousins, because of the panel. It's because of the people around you who engage and who support and show up. Because everybody who shows up ain't here for support. But the ones that show up, engage, and support, they're rare to find, especially the ones who will fucking stick it out with you through thick and thin, no matter what. It doesn't matter who's coming at you. It don't matter which way you getting hit from. It don't matter what lies are being put on you. They're still going to stand by you, even if they doubt a situation, or they don't know what's going on, or they are confused about whatever the situation is. Because why? They know the person that they're supporting enough to know this bitch is either going to go live and show something, tell something, or let us know what it is. Or I'm comfortable enough, I'm about to ask this bitch on the DM, like, what the fuck? You, we about to get a clarification live. You know what I'm saying? You also have to be open to see the negative comments about you. I'm not talking about the trolling that was happening earlier. I'm talking about the trolling on Reddit or the troll pages or whatever the case may be. You have to be open to that. And I don't mean open like, oh, I can accept it. No, I mean open to either accept it and out of sight, out of mind, don't worry about it, or open to go see what's being said, to go listen to what's being replayed, to go hear what the fuck and why the person is feeling this type of way. And then you approach the conversation in a welcoming way, not a defensive way. And that, again, I'm speaking on experience. I had a whole fucking subreddit dedicated to me that I ended up becoming a mod for. Ultimately, when our page got taken, I became the one who created the fucking new page that we're on. And them bitches, the TikTok could go away today. Reddit could be burned down tomorrow. And for the rest of my life, my entire existence, they will be a part of my life. They will know when I'm pregnant. They will know what I'm craving. They will know when I give labor or, go into labor. They will know my child's birthday. They will know all of that. For the rest of my life, I will be in connection with the mods over there. Why? Because I didn't attack them for having a negative opinion about me. Instead, I literally read what was being said about me from many people over there, over and over. And if I didn't agree with it, I read it 7 times to make sure I had every single word right and I didn't miss a fucking period. So that way, when I did comment under the comment, I didn't come off as an aggressive, defensive person. Instead, I wanted them to know, hey, I hear you. But let me clarify why I said or why I did this or that. Because at the end of the day, my feelings ain't the only ones that matter. My feelings ain't the only ones that need to be validated. This is how I've been. I only got better through that. So if you are thinking about going live and you are thinking about opening yourself up for that, then hear me when I tell you, you have to understand that we ain't the only ones that matter. The panels matter. The comments matter. The people around you matter. Just like when you do end up in fuck shit, whether it's your fault or not, it does affect everyone around you. It affects your followers. It affects your panel people. It affects the people who like you. It does, because as you see, people see that they're not getting to you, so then they go to the next best thing, and that's your friend that's in the box next to you. And when that doesn't get to you or the person that's in the box next to you, then they go after somebody they think is a silent, weak, in their eyes, weak person in the comments. So if you're going to be a live streamer, you need to be open, ready, and willing to stand up for everybody, even if they're not. Half of my fucking moderators are literally people who are, I don't know their names. I don't know what they look like, even what they sound like. And they've been my mods for a long time. There's some new ones, but majority of them have been my mods for at least a year. I've never even asked for their names. But let somebody come at them. I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? People coming in here saying, oh, that's a rogue mod, or this is a rogue mod, or what. And you always hear me saying, nah, 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 nah. Because again, that's what comes with being live. You get moderators. You don't have to have a mod chat. You can ask the mods. There's not a mod chat with any of us. They don't know when I'm going live. They don't know what the live's going to be about. None of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that. None of them feel, I hope none of them feel like they have to report back or they have to go and be my little fucking secret agent and shit. My private investigator on the fucking app. I hope none of them feel like that. I don't go to any of them for none of that. None of that. It used to be where I really only had mods because so that way they didn't get blocked. Because I didn't block or mute before, ever, unless it was real life, children, and you know what I'm saying? Doxing. That was it. But again, I felt like, I mean, not just me, we all felt like a lot of things needed to be addressed. Just like Ratina in her video that keeps being mentioned. And then her live. I didn't even know she was live until way later. And only because I went on TikTok to check my messages and her ass sent me her live. That's when I found out. I texted her and said, bitch, you were live. You know what I'm saying? But again, even with that, it if it were a live where she was talking shit about anybody, whether it be motherfucking jolly old St. Nicholas, the internet would have been talking. People would have wrote me and said, what the fuck? Why is Ratina going off on jolly old St. Nick? Nobody wrote me. Nobody said anything. Right. Love and let, or girl, tongue twister. That's what I'm saying. So for her name to be mentioned by Bree as if Ratina has no reason to feel the way that she feels is crazy to me, especially when Ratina has been done the worst in many of our eyes, especially the ones who know. Fuck shit was done to me, yes. My real life was affected in more than one way, yes. But not the way that Ratina, like constantly. I'm talking about constantly. Also, I never put a name on who contacted my abuser because to this day I don't know who did. I know it was one of them after Sunshine did what she did, but I've never put a name on shit. So to even run that narrative was crazy. But did you need to say something? You want to put it in the box. So now I'm gonna shut the fuck up. And do you guys have anything to say? Because I feel like I'm just going on and going on, and you guys all know that I can keep talking.
Well, I have a question. When did Fab Five turn into 13 of them?
Girl, there's like 18 of them by now.
Well, then shouldn't they be Fab Five number 20? Like, I just saw 13 and I was like, when did they get to 13? But
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Oh,
Hey, Holly, do not watch that. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Don't do it.
is it like the Lifetime one?
No. Mm-mm.
wait, the original hand that walks the
No, they
No,
got a
it's
cradle?
new
the
one.
new one.
Oh, where's that on?
Hula. And honey, that is graphic. It's real graphic.
Ooh.
Yeah. Um, I still don't know. I kept turning my head every time something would happen. But what I came up here to say is I love everybody. I love you. I love Rutina. I love Malibu. And I hate, but I can't stand the little boy. That's what I'm going to call him, a little boy. Because he ain't no man, for sure. I hate him. And I think he is trying to cause trouble between the ranks. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think the mostly he's wanting you and Ratina to fall out.
Oh, that's been since day one.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's
But
been since day
he's been
one.
trying that for a long time.
Yeah.
But Ratina has been
Here's what I'm
drugged
gonna
the most.
let me just say this though. Here's why. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you. Or can you mute real quick because it's an
Yeah.
echo. So that's been happening since day one, since day fucking one. Okay, but here's what irritates me the most. Like when Retina's name is being mentioned, and it's about the post or her live or whatever, it just leaves the door open for people to think that to look or claim that she's the problematic one. Right now, when I told Retina this earlier, she said, I don't give a fuck. I'll be the problem. But at the end of the day, no, it's not. Okay. And no, it's not. I don't give a fuck because you aren't the problem. Yet when you're portrayed in this way, then it like kind of sort of opens the door to validate motherfuckers saying, well, Holly Mae, your platform was so great until Retina. Holly Mae, I used to love coming to you until Retina. Retina and me have been rocking hard for the past, what, year and a half? And she's not the cause of like nothing that's happened on this fucking platform at all. Me being her friend and her being my friend, if that's the reason a motherfucker is coming at me, it's wild to me. But let's not all play oblivious. That's not why these people are coming at me. Retina, it's actually because of them over there. Retina's just Retina was just inserted because Retina has a history on this app. And for so long, that's what was used as justification to what they were doing to me. It's not because she was actually the problem or the reason or the cause. She was just the one used for for justification on why I was being spoke on, came for. That's it. That literally is it. You know what I'm saying? This shit has been brewing since way before Petty's children were spoke on. People will tell you from way back when that they got DMs from one of the main characters, Bougie, trying to get me to either be her friend or just listen to her, you know, whatever, all that. And I stood my ground. I'm not, I'm cool. I'm cool. I got no issue, but I'm cool. And we ended up getting to a space and a place where we could be in common spaces and no issue. We got to a place where if a motherfucker was in here like Holy Hood and Just Cat, Bougie'd be on the back end writing me to tell me, oh, she's lying, or that's not how it went, or that's not true. I remember one night, Holy Hood legit, like Holy Hood, if you're in here or you're listening from the window, you cannot lie, girl. Come in here and tell the truth. She was lying on Bougie so heavy one night. I mean, so heavy one night that Bougie's ass came in the box ASAP and was like, now you know you fucking lying. And those two had it out in the box. And I was just like, well, damn, Gina. It looks like y'all got some unsolved history. Y'all, oh my God, and left it alone. I wasn't targeted after that, none of that. You know what I'm saying? They both ended up getting out the box and it was a done deal. You know what I'm saying? Out of sight, out of mind. They went and did their own things. Bougie was pissed off at Petty, went after him for a couple months. I mean, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Bitch, we didn't get involved until December 6th. And that was only because the children were spoke on. Because that situation with the child was plastered and put all over the place. Just like when she was going back and forth with Slot. I didn't get involved. The only thing that I did was I was a Redditor, a Reddit commenter, and I would visit that page when I'd be mentioned or anything like that. And while I'd be over there, I'm a nosy bitch, so I would read some shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who was behind no pages. I didn't know who was who. I would just simply comment and be like, "Well, that's not how that went, honey. You confusing the stories." That's it. I never said stop going after science. Stop talking about none of that. None of that. I just simply said, hey, I was around for that, or I was there for that, or I saw that, or whatever. That's not how that story went. I mean, when the Auburn Live took place, the entire comment section was saying the Birdie and U.S. Marshal situation were two different people, not the same. And instead of taking it for what it was and realizing, oh shit, my bad, my bad, my bad, I misspoke, she then said, well, that's what Slot told me. Oh, so now Slot's truthful? Like now she be telling the truth, girl? What? But my whole point in all of that is it was never no, I'm going to ruin your life issue. It wasn't until she got up under Florida Man. And then he became the spokesperson, whatever the case was. She was literally in my lives all the time under troll accounts that we didn't know were her until she ended up going live on damn near every single fucking troll account. If you don't like me and I'm that much of a piece of shit, you don't want nothing to do with me and blah, blase, blah, then why the fuck were you in here? Talking, laughing, and kikiing it up with us. Wild and weird. But again, it don't need to continue. We're literally 10, 11 months into the depths of all of this. I'm good. You're good. I'm good. We're good. Everybody's good. Girl, she sat with her. She sat with her. Now, I don't know the full truth because one liar can't tell another. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the full truth, but from Slot's mouth to many of us, Bougie was only going after her because of Calhoun. Like, she was sent from Calhoun. According to Slot, that whole situation with Bougie going into the chat asking for somebody to go to a certain area, that was all a setup. Again, I don't know what's true in that situation. I was not in that live. I did not see how it all started. I was very confused and I was like, well, damn, she's coming hard as hell for somebody who don't know you, who ain't never been in your lives before. None of that. Like that just seems weird. But like, she really coming after you. And Slot swore, I'm talking about swore that it was because of Calhoun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long Bougie was with her. I didn't even know she was with her until recently, until all that Calhoun shit came out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know half the people that she was with. I was like, well, damn, how you know about that situation? I mean, you guys heard it in real time. In real time. There's literally still lives posted, and you will hear me in certain lives like, how the fuck you know this? How the hell did she know? I didn't know she was around for this or that, you know? So yeah, I don't know. They were, oh, you would know more than I would, Tommy. I don't fucking know. But then you talk to Holy Hood and Just Cat, and then you get a whole different story. So I don't fucking know. But that's neither here nor there. That's for them to figure out. That is their business. You know what I'm saying? That is for Bougie. Those are questions for her. Like I truly don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know what I was told. That's it. And I'm also saying what I was told with the disclaimer on I don't know what the fuck to believe from who I was told by. But my whole point of talking on any of that is Ratina was never the issue. She was never the problem. Ratina was used as the justification. And then Artie came around, and then that's where the target even harder went towards Ratina. But the beginning of this, Yeah, no. It was never Retina. If anything, Retina being my friend caused her this. You know what I'm saying? Her sticking by me and her being like, nah, bitch, I ain't going no fucking where. Like, she's gotten shit she don't deserve. Just like Gloria, just like Simple, just like Duff and Myrna. And it makes a person think like, okay, if I just excuse myself, like if I just eliminate myself, then my friends won't be fucked with anymore. But I am honestly blessed and highly fucking favored that each and every single one of them, Jess, Duff, Myrna, Retina, Simple, Lindsay, fucking Alex. I mean, Alex has been literally rocking with me since motherfucking HP days. I'm talking about since we were both in HP's chat supporting HP type shit. Has went through everything with me on this app. Oh, you're this one, yes, you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bored. You too. There's so many of you guys. That's what I'm saying. And like, I've had back end conversations with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And every time I get into that little, I'm gonna move around. You guys, I don't want you guys going through this shit. Like, I feel like I'm the reason, I'm the cause. You guys are the ones. All of you guys are the ones who are the like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if that happened. You know. So when you guys say, "Oh, you're so strong," like all of us are strong. All of us are strong. All of us are strong. We all have weak days. We all have strong days. But like, while you're giving somebody else their praises and flowers on their strength, y'all need to realize that you guys are like, you guys contribute to that strength. You know what I'm saying? You guys, the ones who call and check in and text and DM and write in the chat, jump in a box, like, is not a one man band, especially when it comes to social media. Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, whatever else they have out there, it's not a one man band whatsoever. All right, I'm gonna go on mute so you guys can talk.
Girl, your mute button don't even work.
Am I mute? Fuck you.
And just my disclaimer, I don't have beef, I don't want beef, but my boundaries are the fact that having an off app friendship, right, that you talk to every day, and Florida Man has been discussed probably every day or some bullshit that he's done, and the fact that he posted my child within the last couple of days, there's no lapse of judgment for me. There's no have a conversation with him when it comes to, like, that's just a boundary. Sorry. Even 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, like, there's no reason anybody needs a conversation with him. Not one. That's just my boundary.
Well, shit, y'all know my boundaries. I won't even get in a box with one of them.
Either would I at all. Holly and I have both stated for the longest time, absolutely not. There ain't nothing to say convince me to have a conversation.
I have a
Nope.
question, or maybe a challenge. For everyone that sits over there and or participates, since you co-sign all of these behaviors, I challenge each of you to make a post with your full
Honestly,
name.
PPO, PPO.
Yes,
Honestly,
ma'am.
there's not even a reason to challenge anybody from any other sides to do shit, because for one, that literally will only continue the cycle. For two, they ain't gonna fucking do it. Instead, they're gonna dig into
Right.
one of us, whether it be me, Ratina, Malibu, Liv, you, or one of the random people in the comments, and fucking everything that you're about to ask them to post, they're gonna post on one of us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
a good perspective. Right. No, that's a good perspective. I always in my mind go back to the good for me, good for thee that Rutina mentioned forever ago that put it into exact words. And I don't even think it was regarding any of this. It was regarding something totally different forever ago. So it's just one of those that it's like you're willing to compromise other kids. Your kids deserve the same safety as ours. And please, for the love of God, no matter what you do not post your babies because they should be equally protected. Why can't we just stop posting other people's kids and their homes? And um, I don't have the capacity of wrapping my head around trying to push someone far enough that they would consider ending their life because someone didn't like the shirt they wore that day. Maybe it's because I'm loved and I have quality of life and quality of people around me, but that's just my 2 cents worth. All right, the three-legged dog is barking or coughing, so I'll mute.
Spiritual diamond, wouldn't that just be nice? Because for the most part, nobody streams him when he goes live. Things are recapped or shown, but it's not like people are tuning in except for the people that actually sit in there. None of us go over there, report. None of us troll them. But at this point, it literally doesn't matter. Like I said, I can be off the app. I can be on the app. I can be making videos. I cannot be making videos. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. There's maybe 18 people talking, but there's definitely more than 18 people in there being nosy. You mean his grasping for air?
My thing is, why did he ever start on Rotina? I don't understand that. Why?
Because of what I did to somebody else.
Okay, and he's done far worse. Far worse.
Yeah, absolutely. We all know that. No, not Artie. We all know that. He's literally crossed every single moral boundary that he preaches for people not to do. He constantly uses verbiage to make it sound like people are actively doing these things, giving him a reason and a justification for what he does, even though they're not being done.
Well, I used to be a 304. I wonder if he can check me out.
Hey, I just, oh, I didn't want to cut you off. I didn't know if you were done.
I'm done. Go ahead, hon.
Okay. Um, I just wanted, I don't know if Miss Unknown is still around or is where she can hear. I don't want her, I didn't want her to feel attacked or I know she was upset. Um, it's, I understand what she does and it's her way of protecting us when when she stops us and says, no, you don't need to say that, you don't need to apologize. And I get it what she's saying, but I know that there's things that you needed to say. There's times that we do have things we want to say and get off our chest. Um, so I just don't want, I wanted her to hear me at least to know I don't think that anyone was trying to attack. We just wanted you to understand that stuff did need to be said.
I think she knows that.
Okay. Well, I know sometimes she feels like we don't like, or like she doesn't get protected or stood up for, and I don't want her to feel that way in this situation because it was a matter of needing some stuff needed to be said. And I wanted her to know that I see it as her way of protecting people when she does say, stop, you don't need to say that. You know, I feel that that is her way of being a friend and protecting us.
Oh, I absolutely agree because she doesn't want people to overshare or explain themselves when they don't need to. But I asked her to come back in here.
Mm. All right. I just wanted to stand up for her and just let her know that I am thankful for her and for her standing up the way she does.
One
But
thing,
that was all.
she always is going to stand up for the people she cares about.
Right.
But for the people that were in here and witnessed what happened with the troll accounts and the fact that that's like a bragging moment for Florida Man, that he thinks it's funny to do that. Yet, oh, honeybee, she said she'll be back in like 3 minutes. To me, it's again, the people that support that, if that started to happen to you, you would lose your fucking mind.
I agree. And it's completely vile.
Hey y'all. I hope I'm not interrupting anybody, but I just want to say, like, first of all, I love being here and I like you guys so much, but I also said stuff in Breeze Live that I feel like if I can say it there, I should have the balls to say it here. And essentially it was that she's apologized from my perspective and like from what I saw, a lot of that went down very quickly. And from a relative outsider's perspective, it did seem like you all shut down Florida Man so well, so quickly, that I didn't see what a huge issue this all was. But she kept apologizing and she apologized again and again. And at some point, I genuinely feel like, okay, you genuinely apologize. Like she even said again today, I wish this didn't happen. I wish I never let him up on the live. And so in my mind, it's like, what more can you do besides apologize? Right. And I just feel like you guys were actual genuine friends with her. And you guys talk about loyalty and you talk about friendship. And I'm curious if, because I don't want, listen, I'm not one to push boundaries. I'm really not. And I understand, like, you've got to respect, like, if you set a boundary and she knew about it, you've got to respect those boundaries. But just like Holly Mae had said before, she is new to lives. She is new to a lot of this stuff and she's young. And yes, she made a mistake. Is there any way for you guys to talk it through and potentially make up? And I'm not, I feel silly like saying all this stuff and like, I'm not a moderator. I'm not one of those people. I'm not like one of y'all's best friends or anything like that. But like, she genuinely loved y'all. Y'all seem to have genuinely loved her. And it seems like this is exactly what he wanted. And stuff like that upsets me. It's like the idea of him winning that upsets me.
Who'd she apologize to?
From my understanding, all of you. From my understanding, when I was in her live, she seemed genuinely like, I wish I had never let him up. I made a mistake, and it's like,
So when I rewatched that live that next morning and I asked her a couple questions and she told me that she doesn't have to explain a fuck thing to nobody, I left the group chat and that was the last of our conversations.
I
So
had a conversation with her after that, and I tried to explain. I even said to her, Myrna, Duff, or Tina, Katie, Jess, Lindsay, Malibu, everybody. Like, I I'm the type of person where I will try to see every perspective I can think of. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good, bad, the devil's advocate, whatever. I try to see the perspective from all sides, all angles. My side, her side, and the person from the outside looking in. And I told Brie, I'm trying to see your perspective from several different ways, but I feel like you're not seeing it from other perspectives, and I wish you would, because again, the perspective that I'm coming to you and telling you about isn't it's not even mine. It's from me rewatching and watching the chat and seeing how many people were were saying exactly what Duff and Myrna were saying, even though they weren't in the lives together. They were, you know what I'm saying? Like when Duff was in there, people were saying stuff that Duff was saying, and then when Myrna was in there, people were saying the stuff that Myrna was saying. But Myrna and Duff were speaking in all caps and stuff like that, while others were like, I agree with, or I agree, or you know what I'm saying? Just because they weren't writing it out word for word doesn't mean they weren't saying the same thing. When somebody says I agree, that means that they agree with what's being, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
With
no,
that being said,
you
as
make
far as
100% sense.
right,
I'm
as
just saying that maybe she felt defensive in the moment
oh yeah,
and
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you guys were experiencing, but like she's had time. Again, like she is younger, she's had more time to reflect. And I don't know, maybe if you heard today's live from her, like I mean, it seemed so genuine that
was
she like,
her
I
hour
don't know.
long live or her 18-minute live?
Sorry, can you say that again? I'm so sorry.
Was that her live that she was on all day or the short 18 minutes
No,
when
like
she
all day, the longer one, but there was like a portion of it where she like addressed it in the beginning, and she just,
you mean when she was cussing out Petty and me or
well, to be fair, I didn't catch that she was cussing you out. I really caught the petty part, and frankly, I joined in for that part, not you, Ratina. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I missed parts of it, and maybe I have no business being up here.
No, you
I
do.
feel for all of you guys, and I just.
So this
When I
live,
see remorse, I just feel a type of way about it. It's like there's only so much you can do in apologizing. At a certain point, people either accept you or they don't. But you guys seem so hurt by it. And I
so
don't know. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You definitely should be up here. Um, First and foremost, let me make this very clear for 13 or 314 people. This is not a Breeze a piece of shit live. Like, this is not that. This is in no way, shape, or form that. Like I said, I don't want nobody to see nobody in the eyes of me. I don't want nobody, you have to see people for your own eyes. But what I will say is the hurt that you hear or see from myself, Ratina, Jess, or Katie, is because again, we had a conversation prior to that live, and we all said no, there's no point of doing the live, whatever. But then when we all got on the same page, like fuck it, we'll do the live. Katie specifically, she wasn't the only one, but I say that I bring her up only because I can prove she specifically said, I will support anything as long as Florida Man and his people are not it, like not welcome, because fuck them. So in that moment right there, if he was unblocked, he should have been blocked right then and there, and all his people, before you hit live. That's just my opinion. You heard your friends, we had conversation, you knew how we all felt. That should have been one that just was not at all, no shape or form, allowed in that box.
And I totally agree with that. Like if you guys are all on the same page, absolutely. But today in her life, she did say that it was a mistake. Like not like a mistake that she did it, but like a mistake that he was left unblocked. And that it was through watching some video for Queen of Bless, like he made some video for Queen of Blessings and she was watching it and she didn't get the chance to block him, and so it all happened so quickly.
Right.
And
Like, and I would
that
agree
might
with
not be
that.
enough for you guys. I completely understand that. And I'm not trying to push y'all's boundaries. I just,
No, you're not.
when you see friendships fall apart over a fuck face like Florida man, it's just so sad. So that's why I felt like I should at least stand on what I said when I was in her live at the very least. And I hope y'all don't hate me for
No,
that.
no, 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 no. Because I get what you're saying. And listen, that's what I was like. Well, she unblocked it for this post because it was about Queen of Blessings, right? But then I rewatched the live, and that's when I heard she said he was unblocked for this. That's why I unblocked you. Get a box. So was it because of the post or was it for that live? Because if you rewatch that live and it's literally posted on several. I didn't even know there was that many fucking YouTubers, but it is on several YouTubes to rewatch, and you will hear for yourself Bree stating that that's why she unblocked him.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for your time. And if anything I said did touch y'all's hearts, just for y'all to have another conversation with her. But beyond that, like, I do respect everybody's choices in the matter. So thank you for listening to me at the very least.
Oh yeah, and he did. But you know what? Him saying I was supposed to be here earlier, I believe that that was just his way of manipulating the situation to make it look like Bree was on the back end heavier and longer and harder than she was, because I've seen no proof of any. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just a way to make Bree look some type of way. Like I said, I don't think that Bree's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad live streamer. I think that she will do really good in being a live streamer. I told her that. I believe it. You know what I'm saying? She does have a good platform. And like I said, I offered advice as I would anybody else. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what I'm saying. I think he said that statement of sorry, I know I was supposed to be here earlier. I think he said that so people would think that Queen of Blessings. I don't believe that. Me personally, I do not believe that. Um, but listen, we do not need a tiny dancer right now, honey. But again, this live is not to bash Brie or anything like that. Also saying that you people think that Retina's video probably hurt Brie. Retina's video, literally, let me tell you what Retina's video was. Brie made a statement in her live that night about not knowing everything, right? Specifically when it came to Myrna and Duff. Okay, fine. So Retina made a video with those words and then showed a fucking collage of what dude's done. So again, if you watch the video, take your emotion out of it for 1 second. Take the defensiveness, they're coming at me, or she's, trying to throw shots or shade or whatever. Then you will literally watch that video and see why that video was made in the first place. Because that video is literally a collage of shit that he's done to several people. Several people that sat on the panels together. Several people that support each other. All shit that was done publicly. None of the real life shit was put in there. All that was put in there have been done over time on this app. To every single one of us who supported each other, who sat in panels together, who sat in lives together. That's why that video was made, and that's all that video shows. That video is not um a fucking video to go at Bree or to put Bree in a bad light. None of it. And I'm not the only one that feels that way after seeing that video. A lot of people felt the same way that I'm saying it, because that's literally what it was. That video in Ratina's name being mentioned and spoke about or brought up as if I'm not looking for no beef, but then I got people making videos on me. That video wasn't about you. Bree, if you're listening or if you rewatch this live after it's done, because I still have you as a mod, I promise you, rewatch that video in 2 days when the emotion of this live is gone. Because, I mean, obviously you're going to feel a type of way. But once those emotions are gone, watch that video again and you will see that it wasn't about you. It was showing you. You made a statement in your live, so Ratina showed you. That was it. That was all. That's all that video was. It wasn't to continue BS, to start BS, or anything like that at all. As far as having conversation, I had a conversation with Bree. I did.
No, I at the end absolutely did say to make sure that if that's the narrative and the whatnots, to make sure that you tell everybody also that there was back end conversation. I did say that.
Well, yeah, you said that. But again, that let me make it clear. That back end conversation was, what I took from it was, tell everybody how you had a back end conversation prior to the live about the live. And we were all, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all talked about the live before we had the live. And the main big
No,
boundary was no Florida man
that was
or his
not.
people.
That's not what I was
Oh,
posting.
you were talking about her and Florida man talking.
Yeah.
Right. But even that, even with that conversation, with their back end conversation, he even tells you what he's done. He just gives bullshit ass excuses on why he's done it all. So to even say you don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure, now I could be wrong. So correct me if I'm wrong, but Duff and Myrna were even in um spoke on in that conversation. I know he went through Ratina, me, unknown, and if I'm not mistaken, Duff and Myrna, at least Myrna. Again, I could be wrong. It was a couple weeks ago, and a lot has happened since then. But again, even still, that's still not a direct fucking shot. That video is literally saying you can't say you don't know. If all this has happened publicly, and then at the end when you said that about the private conversation, he told you in the private conversation shit that he's done and then gives you bullshit reasons. So there's no way around it saying you didn't know.
And if you feel that I took a jab at her, clearly you've never seen me make a video telling, like, making a video, wanting my point to be heard about somebody, right? We're not going to play clueless. Like, if I had a major fucking issue, I would have already done set and fucking put out a video in my normal manner. But as there's apologies and things getting explained, just make sure it's explained correctly and accurately. Not no bullshit.
Well, I was in her live and she sounded sincere. And I saw the video you made, and I didn't think it was one of your worst videos you've ever made. If you really wanted to say something, it would have been a lot worse, I feel.
And that's a great. She made a sincere apology, for the people that sit in the chat and hang out with her. And that's great. People can accept that. But her and I have not spoke. And I don't need to, because when I'm done, I'm done. And I think y'all have seen that like play out, right? Even with Monster, like when I'm done, I'm done. That was just something that there's just no thank you, because I just can't fucking explain it. Okay. How would she feel if Holly Mae or I platformed somebody that had just posted one of her 6 kids, or had made videos about her children, made AI videos about her children? Like, you can't expect me to just be okay with a lapse of judgment. Ain't gonna happen.
And I don't blame him. I really don't, because he's done some effed up shit. That's for sure. He is a piece of shit.
Mama, that's what Holly and I said. Like, we don't have any beef. Everybody can go where they want, who they want. Always the case. But if all of a sudden you're talking shit, it's gonna be the same thing.
Well, I don't talk on y'all when I'm in there. I just listen. Sometimes I might comment, but I don't talk about folks because I care about Holly Mae and I care about you. And if they were talking ish on you, I would get in a box and talk ish on them, because I have been in Holly Mae's forever, followed her, and I care about her. And I would never do anything to hurt her in any way. And I hate it when people talk about her, because she has done nothing. She has been a good friend to me. And I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I promise I'm not. But she's been there for me, and I will stand up for her, and I'll stand up for you too, Ratina, because you have been drugged from here to China, as far as I'm concerned, the worst. I know what he did to Holly Mae was bad, but what he's done to you, whole lot worse. And I don't want to cry, because I care a lot about y'all, and I do care about y'all. And this is where I want to be. But I like Bree too, but I don't get in the ish shit. But I want y'all to know that I love you, and I've been with Holly Mae for a long time. And I love y'all.
Wasn't it you the other week that had Cassandra on my ass? Did you say something to Cassandra?
Who?
Wasn't that her?
No.
It
Liz?
wasn't. No.
Yeah, she's the
Okay.
one that said if Retina's gone, she's probably looking you up.
No, no, I wasn't the one that said that. This
Oh,
is what I said. I would be scared to get in an argument with Rutina, because she always comes with receipts. But there was somebody else in there that did say that you would be digging stuff on her, but I don't know who it was. But it wasn't me. I just said I wouldn't want to get in no with Rutina, but it was definitely somebody else that said it. That part, that you would be digging if you left, you were digging. But I did not say you were gone digging. I just said I wouldn't get into it with Rutina because she comes with receipts.
Well, I'm gonna unmute to sprinkle some sunshine. I just want I just want everybody to remember they're loved, they matter, and they're beautiful. Okay. But I'm gonna drop because I have to get ready for bed. 5 o'clock comes early. Thank you, Bamboozled. Not
You do
everyone
the
speak
same.
at once. I hate the awkward silent moments.
I can outlive it always.
You can outlive them always, I know.
Hmm.
I'm not going to bed. I'm just, doing my nightly face routine and things like that. And if I don't do it now, then it'll be later than I know it. And 10:30 will turn into 11:30, then 12:30, and then 5 o'clock just comes way too soon. And tomorrow's Monday. So I'll drop to the comments. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Holly Mae, I'll chat with you manana. Bettina, you be good, as always. You're always a good girl.
Shit, it's about my bedtime too.
All right. I'm dropping, y'all. I'm dropping.
I'm sorry if you thought I said the digging part, Regina, but I didn't, I promise you. It was when you and her were in there arguing, and I just said I wouldn't be arguing with Regina because she always has some receipt to show you.
I just there was something along those lines said because then she took it as I was looking for something.
Yeah, and I wasn't even talking to her. I was just saying, for me, I'm not going to do it because I don't want her going and finding a receipt on me somewhere. Because you scare me.
Unknown, can you please come up here, girl? Because a lot of people are worried about you. And girl, I put these motherfucking comments in timeout. You'd be proud of me. But yeah, I mean, I hope that this live brought clarity to people. I hope that nobody leaves this live and all of a sudden feels like they have to shun somebody else or go at anybody else or nothing, because I'm pretty sure I speak for everybody, Breeze platform included. Everybody is sick and tired of the back and forth, sick and tired of waking up and a new person has a new issue that you didn't even know fucking existed, you know? So, I mean, I feel like no matter who the host is, I mean, still to this day, still to right fucking now, no matter who the host is, You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy being in the live, then be in the live. We all pay our own bill. Nobody has to ask. Nobody, none of that. None of it doesn't have to be any of that at all. You know. Um. So I hope nobody feels like they have to. Of course, bamboozled. There's no side to pick here, like at all. When it comes to me, Jess, Unknown, Bree, because we're the ones that go live. For me, I don't feel like there's a side that anybody has to pick. Hell, we'll even throw Malibu's ass and she's starting to go live and smash in there. There's no side that needs to be picked. If you like a platform and you enjoy going in there, then continue doing that. Live, girl, you are good. Trust me. Now you know Ratina well enough to know if she had an issue, honey, she would have been unmuted and y'all would have been going back, or not going back and forth, but you guys would have been talking it out. Whose mod are you, girl? Yeah, that bit. You know what? I'm not even a motherfucking. Oh, wait. Whose mod are you? Because are you talking about Malibu or are you talking about Ratina? Because her ass went live and I don't even think she made me a fucking mod. I wasn't even in the live, nothing. So my feelings are going to be hurt. And we're going to do an awareness live on her if I'm not a fucking mod and her ass is hitting live. Okay? Okay, thank you. We will schedule that next week.
Who did I make? I only made one person mod that day. Who was it? Unknown?
Oh, see, you know what? Unknown, that's it. We're going to have some beef, honey.
I can't remember who it was. There's only one person.
She said I was going to ask, but I was too scared. Do you know how many people said I want to? Because I guess you were supposed to go live that night, and a few people reached out and was like, I'm a little nervous to ask her Tina myself, but is she going live tonight? I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna come back live, but I got caught up doing other things. It was a Pam. Fuck that angry bird. Now I'm bored. What the fuck? So I guess everybody knows now. Unknown's my favorite.
Yeah, clearly, asshole. You know
Uh,
what? You know what though?
you wanna know what
I'll give
though?
you that.
You wanna know what
I'll give
though?
you that.
You wanna know what though? If you read the Reddit group chat, you would have known I went live, and I was going live. But you only read it when you want to.
Bitch, I was so discombobulated for one, but for two, listen, Unknown can be your favorite,
How
but
how do you
I'm
how can you say
I'm
you're
her favorite.
discombobulated?
Oh, I don't know, girl. I
Mhm.
just I don't know.
You don't even know what day I went live.
I don't, but I do know that I'm Unknown's favorite, so she can be yours, but I'm hers. Now watch her ass come in here and comment, no you ain't.
I just want to say I asked her a question last week. She said she'd get back to me in 10 minutes, and I'm still waiting.
Yeah, Unknown's bad at that.
Yeah, I was about to say, listen, she's like the person that tells you I'm around the corner and never left her house. Okay? I've learned to accept that.
That girl said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go live. Give me a few minutes." And you see her 3 weeks later.
That's what I tell her every time she says, I'll be live in 30 minutes. And I'm like, do you mean like 2 a.m.? I hope she could hear us.
She said, Unknown made me her mod, so I'm her favorite. You know what? And I'm mad she ain't in here right now to answer this because I feel like this is going to really be an issue. I'm just kidding. But all right, y'all.
Don't worry. She said she was going live after Holly's live, so we can all wait in disappointment together.
All right. Well, I'm going to get off so that way she can go live. I just wanted to go live, clear up anything, let it be known. No beef, no issue, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Smash, FYI, Smash is not going live tonight. You guys say that she ain't coming back. Yeah, she said she's gonna go live after my live, so I kind of went live randomly. So all right, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right. Good night, everyone. Also, public service announcement. Unknown said to send me her cash apps and